Thanks so much, Ashley. Well, from party animals on George Street to hiking animals, there's a small herd of Nigerian dwarf goats in BroadCove. Button Adventures brought them there. CBC's Johnny Hoder took a trip to Conception Bay North to find out more.
This is the Button Adventures goat gang. I have 6 Nigerian dwarf goats. Nigerian dwarf goats are very curious, interesting creatures. Pause. What was the question?
We were talking about their personalities and how they're very curious.
They're very curious.
I think that's what we were
Oh my
at,
gosh. Very curious creatures. So anything new, they want to get their nose into, sometimes their mouth on. In 2020, we moved from Ontario. And I knew, because I grew up on a farm when I was a teenager and a kid, I knew I wanted to get back to that. I just didn't want the whole like cows and horses and I know how much mess that they make. So I started researching the best kind of animals to get a farm started, and goats came up. And then I started researching the type of goats, and I came across Nigerian dwarf goats. That's pretty much almost the smallest goats that you can get. And I fell in love with their personalities and the size, and the fact that they produce a lot of milk for the size of them. It just kind of went from there as a little bit of an experiment thing, and then I realized how much people were craving that nature animal group connection, and it's grown from there in the last month and a half. It's just being present in the moment, and then being engaged in terms of the animals, and just to be presently grounded and healed and connected to nature and animals.